Baseball on Marquee Sports Network is brought to you by the Bob Locurcio Auto Group. You're going to like buying a car this way. By Circus Sports. And by your local Hyundai dealer. Find the dealer nearest you at buyhyundai.com.
Well, we got baseball coming up on the north side of Chicago, but first it is May 6th. And if you've been a fan of the Cubs for any length of time, or you've watched Marquee Sports Network, you probably know today as, well, Kerry Wood Day. Why? Because this is our Prevagen memorable moment. 28 years ago on this day, it was rookie Kerry Wood who delivered one of the most dominating pitching performances we have ever seen right here at Wrigley Field. It was just his 5th career start. Wood struck out 20 hitters in a 9-inning complete game versus the Astros. And just moments ago, he delivered the first pitch on the anniversary of this memorable moment. And let's just say it was not exactly a strike to Nicky Lopez. Here it was. He comes out waving to the crowd. That would not be a K. But don't worry, 28 years ago, he was certainly feeling himself, Boog.
So Kerry Wood, the first pitch on the anniversary of one of the greatest pitching performances of all time. We get ready for baseball here tonight.
You want to know a fun note about that game?
Tell me.
The 3, 4, 5 hitters for the Astros in that game, that would be Jeff Bagwell, Jack Howell, and Moises Alou. They went 0 for 9 with 9 strikeouts.
Ooh. Ouchie.
Here's a fun note on Colin Ray. His ERA is 4.41. His career ERA is 4.41. You know what you're getting with Colin Ray. Chase is up. Done a very nice job moving into the rotation.
Reds lineup presented by Ford, Friedel, Blade, and De La Cruz. Then Stewart, Lowe, Steer, Benson, Trevino, and McClain. It's a Reds team tied for 22nd in the majors in runs per game. Their weighted runs created plus as a team tied for 26. So it has not been a good offensive start for Terry Francona's group. Colin Ray ready to work, and the first offering to Friedel is fouled away.
Yeah, Friedel among those Reds hitters that have struggled here in the early going, hitting just a .190, very little slug, and not taking a bunch of walks either.
Last year's on base percentage about 100 points higher at 364. The 0-1. Colin Ray working with Carson Kelly here tonight. One of the things to be mindful of with Colin Ray, left-handed batters. Usually if he's done in, it's by slug from lefties.
Well, the Reds will send 5 left-handed bats to the plate against him here tonight. 4 lefties, and then the switch hitter De La Cruz.
2-1. One missing. There's that splitter. He's up the splitter usage in his arsenal each of the last 3 seasons. It's turned into a pretty good pitch for him. 3-1 now on Friedel.
And we noted that little bio, that little graphic we had on him, the chase rate is up, and I think that's one way he can neutralize the left-handed hitters. That splitter, get some swings at pitches out of the zone.
Yeah, the chase rate is up. The other thing is the ground ball rate is up. So fellas on the infield look alive. It's outside, and it's ball 4 and a leadoff walk.
J.J. Bleday strides up there. He has homered in each of the first 2 games of this series. He's played 8 games with the Reds, and he's put up monstrous numbers. I think that's the way you got to go after him. Fastball up and away. I think he's got a little bit of a hole there. The damage has come to the pull side.
Continues to miss arm side. Early going, JD, and wandering Seagull. He just showed up at the wrong time for the party.
Yeah, I think maybe thought it was a day game.
Confused.
And
looking for the goose. I don't know.
Well, this might be time for a little mound visit, either from Carson Kelly or Tommy Hotovy. Collins got to make a an adjustment here, recalibrate. Try cutter.
3-0. And that is in for a strike. J.J. Bleday has homered each of the last 2 nights.
Called a strike. Batter's challenging.
Bleday challenging. ABS powered by T-Mobile, and that's a strike, JJ.
That's a very striking. So just 1 remaining now for the Reds. Second batter into the game.
Plate umpire is Tom Hanahan. So Bleday, I mentioned last night, did not make the team out of spring training. Called up April 25th, but he's been red hot. 3-1.
Noelvi Marte, right? Sent to the minor leagues. Apparently he started to swing it pretty well down there, but they want to give this guy a little runway and see what he can do.
Friedel at first, nobody out, 3-2. And that one thrown away and rolls up against the netting and now up against the tarp and retrieved by Nico Horner. So it'll be E1.
Quick feet, just a bad throw. Nothing Michael Busch could do there to knock this one down.
No.
Well, not much he could do, but there's always a chance.
So now Friedel at second. And that one slapped into left field for a base hit. Happ will pick it up and fire it into Bregman. And they're at the corners. Bleday stays hot. First and third and nobody out.
Change up this time from Colin.
So De La Cruz will stand in. Switch hitter batting left.
Home run swing, good heater, beat him 94, up a little bit. Cubs are playing for 2 in the middle of the diamond. They'll trade 2 outs for a run here in the early going.
Just missed that time.
Taking a shot at that inside corner.
The 1-1. Runner takes off. Throw to second. Tag out at second. And Bleday is saying you guys need to look at it. Terry Francona. They will not look at it. Good job, Carson Kelly. And Bleday is out.
A quick feed here by Carson. Gets off a very strong throw. Really close.
1-2 to Ellie. Inside. The score just getting started with a runner at third and 1 away. 2-2. On the ground to first. Busch underhands to Ray. Run comes in, and it's 1-0 Reds. 2 outs.
Yeah, situation there where the Cubs could have pulled the infield in with a man on third base, but again, they're trying to prevent a big inning, especially with a guy like De La Cruz who runs so well. If he gets a single through the drawn-in infield, there's a good chance he's going to steal second base.
Here's Sal Stewart now. 252. He's got the 9 homers. Cooled off a bit. 4 for his last 36.
The other piece of that equation too is Craig Counsell's probably feeling pretty confident that his guys are going to put some runs on the board against Brady Singer here tonight.
On the ground is short, right at Swanson, who takes it in. And Stewart is out. First 2 reach. Reds score a run. Pretty good job by Ray. Cubs will come up to hit down 1. We come back. Hey, welcome back. Bottom Bottom of the first, let's check out the Cubs lineup. It goes Horner, Ballesteros, and Bregman, Pap, Suzuki, Bush, Kelly, Crow, Armstrong, and Swanson. The Cubs had a good start to the year offensively. Third in the majors in runs per game. Second as a team in weighted runs created plus. They don't strike out a ton. Fourth lowest K rate. Third highest walk rate. Face Brady Singer as Nico stands in. And ball one to Nico.
Some details on Brady Singer. He's got a 5.57 ERA. This is start number 8. It's a sinker slider combo that he features. The strikeout rate is way down.
It's to third. Stewart handles the chance.
Hasn't been walking people either, but his strikeout rate 13% is 6th lowest in Major League Baseball.
And it's fallen off the cliff.
Left-handed hitters wearing him out, hitting 366 against him. Had a nice year last year, 14-12 with a 4.03.
Gives up a ton of contact. Steros pushes one foul out of play.
One thing he has done well is answer the bell. Starting in 2024, this is his 72nd start. It's tied for 5th most in the major leagues.
On the ground, De La Cruz gobbles it up and throws him out. Two up, 2 down. And it'll bring up Alex Bregman. Reds lead it 1-0. John Shelby and Jim DeShays here at Wrigley.
Great.
I might just add that your Jimmy Walker Dynamite was just really spot on.
A little bit of a dramatic pause. Thank you. Oh. Say Trevino. Just checking on Tom Hanahan.
Expect that ball to slide, and it didn't slide. It backed up. Hey, kind of like the way Kerry Wood's 20 strikeout game started. Fastball right to the mask of Jerry Meals, the home plate umpire.
1-1 in there for a strike. Singer, a Florida native, pitches college ball at the University of Florida.
The Gators. He was a Gator. Bregman was a Tiger.
You're a Dolphin. Line drive, right field, base hit.
Apparently, Tiger trumps Gator. But those guys have been contemporaries. Boog, Alex is a little bit older, huh?
Yeah, Singer was drafted in 2018.
Singer's 29.
Bregman was drafted in 2015. Ian Happ, 26 in a row. He's reached base. Check swing, did not go. That's Jacob Metz. Only Nick Kurtz has a longer active streak. Marlon Brando's character in Apocalypse Now Colonel Kurtz?
I cannot answer that.
Okay.
I mean, I can look it up.
3-0 now on Happ. Singer deals. And that's a strike. Just does clip the edge.
Colonel Walter E. Kurtz. Yeah. Good pull.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Happ back back in, awaiting a 3-1. That's well struck, left center field, back on its way, and the Cubs have the lead. Ian Happ, 2-run homer. Number 9, it's 2-1.
Make it 27 consecutive games that Ian Happ has reached base. This time he reaches all the bases. Home Run Replay is brought to you by Toyota, official vehicle of the Chicago Cubs. For the 9th time this year, Ian Happ goes deep. Such a good approach in this ballpark. Stay on it. Ride it the other way.
Seiya Suzuki takes ball 1. Ian Happ passing Alfonso Soriano for 12th. Now the Cubs all-time home run list, number 182 for Happer. And there's a strike to Seiya. Ian sees it off to a really good start. Oh.
Probably outside.
Two. Singer trying to expand a little bit. Mentioned Brady Singer's strikeout rate is at 13.1%. Last year it was at 22.8%. I mean, it is just mentioned falling off the cliff. A one-hopper hit to the right side. McLean throws out Suzuki, but Ian Happ parks one into the bleachers in left center. Number 9. Cubs 2, Reds 1. End of 1. 2-1. Folks, Abby and the Chicago Cubs are teaming up to strike out cancer. Roughly 241 Americans are diagnosed with cancer every hour. And for each Cubs strikeout at Wrigley this year, AbbVie will donate $241 to Cubs charities. AbbVie, people, passion, possibilities. Nathaniel Lowe will stand in. A homer in last night's game. Younger brother Josh with the Angels. We saw him earlier in the season. Nathaniel's 30, Josh 28. Signed in the middle of February with the Reds.
Been a Ranger. Last year he was a National and a Red Sox. Put together a good solid career. 113 career home runs.
Won a Gold Glove, right?
Yeah, I think he did. Yeah. Silver Slugger in 2022 with the Rangers. Gold Glove the following season. So well liked by his teammates. He's good in the room. He's got a good stash. He's going for walks in the rain.
What else?
Not into yoga? Might be.
Ball at 2 strikes, nobody on, nobody out. Colin Ray kicks, delivers.
Ooh, that's a pitch, huh? Splitter had some funky action. Maybe a little low. Yeah, it was a little low. If it was a strike, Carson Kelly would let you know he's been dynamite with those challenges so far this year.
Yeah, he has.
He's been dynamite.
In there, got him looking. Low is gone. First strikeout for Ray.
That split change. Halfway to a free drink at the corner tap.
That's right.
In Cascade, Iowa.
We're going to have a night again. We'll find out if maybe middle of summer, they're all gathered around and get them some pizza or something.
Yeah, I think it's only fair we treat the good people.
Hopefully against the Brewers, so Contreras can bounce into a 6-4-3 again. On the ground, Dansby Swanson into his left. And tosses to first, gets Steer 2 away.
It's time to go yard. Echo, power on and on.
Hey, so I don't know why I'm stuck on this, but it's in my head, and I need to just put it out there. So you really don't have any of your old Astro unis, like none of the old, like none of the rainbow ones?
I think my brother has one, but I do not. Are you in the market?
Line drive, base hit, right field. Benson with 2 outs, laces one into right. Suzuki retrieves.
Uga, listen, I know it's the 2nd inning, but we need to establish you hold on to things way more than JD and I do. We will like keep a napkin that has some sort of sentimental value from 5 years ago, and JD and I just don't have the same appreciation for things.
I'm a little more sentimental than you two guys. I'll cop to it. I agree. It's fair. I'm not a hoarder. I feel like you're implying gently that I'm a hoarder. I'm not a hoarder.
No, you just keep things.
It's not, except for shoes.
Well, but I wear the shoes.
Yeah.
I don't understand why this just turned into an attack on me. I just feel like for like an off day activity, if you had a little memorabilia space in your closet, it would be fun to like go through all the stuff. I think there'd be nothing better than playing in the majors, having a full uniform, and then as you get older, you're retired and you go to the supermarket in full uniform.
You know, I have, because some of the good folks that have visited our booth over the years with the Blackhawks and the Bears, they'll bring us jerseys with our names on the back, so I could walk around town in a Deshays Blackhawks jersey. That'd be kind of fun. Fantasy.
Fly ball center field. A couple years ago, Taylor McGregor got us a shirt that said Wyoming is folk. And then she asked me, where is that shirt?
They got rid of it.
And I said I got rid of it, and she was hurt.
Yeah. Because he holds on to everything, folks. We'll see you after this.
I held on to everything but that.
Deshays and Taylor McGregor. There's the drone. Where's Bushy? Cubs back-to-back walk-off wins. The last time they did that was in 21, and it was the same 2 days.
How about that? Bushy with the game-tying home run and the game-winning base hit last night.
Pitch in for a strike. Michael went 0 for 5 in a game on April 15th, and after that game he was hitting 148. After that game, since last 18, got an OPS well over 900. Take his walk here.
See what Singer's trying to do. He's given up a lot of damage to left-handed hitters. He didn't want to make a mistake out over the plate, and that's an issue when you're facing this Cubs lineup. If you're trying to get them to chase, good luck, because it's a very disciplined bunch.
First one to Carson Kelly is in for a strike. Cubs have won 7 in a row, 13 in a row at home. Trying to match 2008 when they won 14 straight at Wrigley. Sliced out into right center, and that one falling. Benson makes the catch.
Cubs entering play today. 2.5 games better than the Cardinals. I think the Cardinals already lost their game today. Not that they're going to get too hung up on the standings at this early stage. It's kind of fun to check in from time to time. This NL Central continues to play at a very high level. All 5 clubs in the division above 500. There you go, folks. Reds have dropped 5 in a row now.
On the ground, a foul.
You know, the American League Central, they don't have anybody above 500 in the entire division.
Yeah.
Tigers and Cleveland are both 18 and 19 atop the AL Central.
0-2 to PCA. Fly ball right field. Benson in and under it. And there's 2 down. It'll bring up Dansby Swanson. Look at the entire American League. There's only 3 teams over 500.
Yeah, Mariners have disappointed so far. The high expectations for that club. Toronto haven't hit their stride yet. Blue Jays are 9 games behind the Yankees.
Toronto 16 and 21.
And the Braves, who we will see on this upcoming road trip, have a 9.5 game lead on the 2nd place Phillies and Nationals. It's unbelievable what's going on in that division.
Yeah, and Marlins.
And the Fish. Yeah, Fish right there.
Singer bounces that one.
You know, Singer, it's almost like a reliever's repertoire that he features. You know, sinkers and sliders. Doesn't really throw a changeup. Throw a little cutter sometimes. Basically a 2-pitch guy, and it's not like he's throwing 97. You know, it's 90, 91. So he's just relying on movement and location.
Look out.
D-Mac, stay loose down there.
Yeah.
Stay loose. I always just cover my head.
Well, that too. Yeah.
Stay loose.
That
Cover your head. Don't
prudent,
die.
Prudent. Just ruin the whole vibe at the ballpark. If that were to happen.
Dansby hitting .205. His walk rate about 15%. That's the best he's ever had. He's got the lowest strikeout rate of his career. Singer, that was my fault. Apologize to Dansby. Man left stranded. It's 2-1.
Well, in case you're just now joining us, the news today, Matthew Boyd goes on the injured list with a left meniscus injury that will require surgery. It happened this morning, so Cubs do not yet know when that surgery will be, nor do they know how long to expect him out. But Craig Counsell did say he hopes he will pitch again at some point this season. Also, Caleb Thielbar and Hunter Harvey continue to work their way back. Both of them will throw a bullpen on Friday, but Thielbar still remains slightly ahead of Harvey. And then lastly, Justin Steele has been in town this this week, catching up with the team, also seeing doctors. Still not throwing, not anywhere near throwing. It'll be about 3 more weeks before he gets reevaluated, Boog.
Cubs have 13 instances of putting a pitcher on the IL this season, including Boyd, who's been on 2 different times, the biceps and the knee. 13 times, those the most in the majors. And currently with 10 on the IL, that's tied with the Tigers.
Yeah, just a remarkable how many pitching injuries they've had to deal with. And it's so valuable to have guys like this man right here, Colin Ray, that can step in. And Javier Assad, you have to assume he's going to start getting turns in the rotation. Trent Thornton was called up from AAA to take the roster spot of Matthew Boyd.
Ray pitching in Cade Horton's spot in the rotation.
Well, the Reds just called up TJ Antone today, with Emilio Pagan being shelved with the hamstring injury that he suffered last night. Antone back after 3 Tommy John surgeries.
Pitch right there, just missed. Friedel will walk in, a run scored. Cubs lead 2-1 on a half homer. Line drive into right field, base hit. Suzuki will pick it up, and his throw is too late. So they're at first and third.
Second reach here for Friedel, who walked first time. He scored the Reds run, and now solid single to right. McLean can really run. He's one of the faster guys on the Reds club. He might be their fastest. Good strong throw here by Suzuki, low enough where the potential was there for that ball to be cut. That keeps Friedel at home at first base.
So at first and third, and it's J.J. Bleday. Bleday takes outside, ball 1. Bleday a single to left his first time.
Yeah, same thinking here for the Cubs as there was back in the first inning. They'll trade a run for 2 outs.
He's fighting himself command-wise tonight.
Yeah, a lot of misses on that arm side.
Other thing he's had trouble with this year, and again here tonight, and that is letting guys on to lead off the inning. Coming into this game, a .371 on base percentage for leadoff guys in an inning. Swing and a miss, and Bleday comes up empty.
It's off a real good changeup here. Splitter, it's a split change, I guess is what you would call it. Go right back to it, or maybe elevate with the cheese.
2-2. Swing and a miss, and that was the splitter.
Right back to it.
One away, men at first and third. Pitch to De La Cruz. Foul. On the ground to first, Bush coming up. Tag out. And they cut the run down at the plate, and it stays 2-1.
Yeah, real nice work here by Michael Busch. You see him come off the bag as the pitch is being delivered. Gets to that ball before it can take another hop. From there, easy peasy.
First and second, 2 down, and it's South Stewart. Grounded to short his first time. Cubs lead 2-1. We're in the third. And there's a strike on the outside corner. That was a slider. Popped him up right side, Nico Horner. And really good work by Colin Ray. Pitches his way into, then out of the jam. 2-1. Live odds brought to you by Bet365, where winning is everything. Top of the order for the Cubs as they lead this game 2-1. Corner by Asteros and Bregman. Fly ball right field, playable for Benson. So one away, and it'll bring up Moises Ballesteros.
I think Ballesteros would be a real good matchup here. Wants to throw that two-seamer. He leaves it on the plate. Play a little pepper with the fine folks out there in the left field bleachers. Got that one.
Ball to strike on Mo. Grounded to short his first time. Fly ball foul off to the left on the roof.
The roof. Singer's windup, it gives me a little Brett Suter vibes. It's a really quick motion that he has.
I'm going to look.
Yeah. Doop, doop.
So the thing in my mind more is that release point and the body type. It reminds me of Aaron Nola. But yeah, the quick one.
But, which I think could be a little disconcerting for a hitter.
No doubt. Downstairs, and Taylor McGregor.
Boog, we've talked a lot about Knox Bregman, Alex Bregman's oldest son, how he loves Pete Crow Armstrong. He also tells his dad every time he goes to the ballpark, hey dad, hit a home run for me. Well, recently he's been requesting that Alex, you know, gives him some love before the at-bat. So this was just a couple moments ago. You can see him. Hi, Knox. He said he always tries to find Knox in the stands and waves to him before his at-bat.
Love it. Ball to strike. Bregman a single to right and a run scored. He came in on the half homer. It's 2-1 Cubs, bottom of the third. On the ground to short, but right at De La Cruz.
So then what you tell him?
And it pulls Steer off the bag, but he puts the tag on Bregman. 1-2-3, go the Cubs. Nathaniel Lowe.
Starting to get the feel for that splitter now.
Two back up the middle. Swanson, Fields, fires, got him. What a play! I mean, look where he finished up. He's over in Nico Horner territory.
Yeah, it's interesting to watch him play. I mean, interesting is not the right word. It's a lot of fun to watch him play. But as you watch this develop, you think, well, I don't think he's going to get to it. And then he gets to it, and you think, well, I don't think he's going to be able to throw him out. And lo and behold, bang, gets his man.
First offering misses downstairs and outside. And that one just misses. It is fun watching the Cubs defense play night in and night out, whether it's Dansby or Nico or PCA. Clips the corner and a strike evens the count on Steer. Two. Woo! Carson Kelly. Carson challenged Kelly.
Pitch called the ball. Catch is challenging.
Yeah!
He doesn't miss.
No, he doesn't.
Pitch is strike. Chicago retains the challenge. They have 2 remaining.
All right, so coming in to tonight, 15 of 17, so making 16 of 18, and in a big spot right there, he gets the strikeout. You know they're chirping at him.
Benson solid single last time he was up there. He's got good numbers against Colin. 9 out of 19 against him now with a couple of doubles and a home run.
Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. Benson had that really good year in 2023 at 275 and an OPS over 860. He's in 202 since. Two outs, bases empty. Check swing and a foul. Ouch.
Well, he's a big, strong guy with a lot of power. That's where the value is. If he needs to hit the ball out of the ballpark. If he strikes out a lot, he'll also take his walks. So just get inside of that right knee.
Two and two now. Let's see what Colin Ray goes with. So now it's 3-2. Ray says yes. Payoff pitch. And Benson wouldn't chase. And the Reds have a 2-out base runner. It's pretty good at bat right there.
Yeah, I think he's doing his homework, watching Colin lean on that split finger pitch against some of the other left-handed hitters. He was kind of, seems to me anyway, that he was not sitting on the splitter, kind of 50-50 hunching on the split.
That's cool looking. Here's Trevino now. On the ground, Swanson sliding stab, throws to first and gets Trevino. 2 gorgeous plays by the 2-time Gold Glove Award winner from high atop Wrigley Field. Look at the range of Dansby Swanson all the way to the right of second. Steals 1 hit and then another. Trevino out. We go to the bottom of the 4th. 9th of the year and his 8th at Wrigley. JD, only one player has more home runs than Ian Happ.
Who would that be, Boog?
Mickey Moniak.
Oh, how about Mickey Moniak? He's blowing up out there in Denver. Former #1 overall pick years ago by the Phillies.
Yep.
Looked like he was going to be a bust, but not so much.
Good two-seamer back over the inside corner. Yeah, from Carlsbad, California. He's always had a sweet swing.
How far did it fly? Brought to you by American Airlines. We're talking about Ian Happ's home run. Back there in the first inning with Alex Bregman aboard. It flew 399 feet. For your next flight at AA.com. So close to joining the coveted 400-foot home run club. Have to do it this time. Someone's certainly doing his work inside here.
Everybody always complains about the distance, right? And I just sit there and think about like getting Mike Petriello and Tom Tango from Baseball Savant in a room with like a light bulb, just being like
Grilling in them.
Are you sure about that 399? You sure it wasn't 401? On the ground, through the right side hole, and a base hit. Well, we mentioned earlier with that first inning 2-run homer, Ian Happ moves into 12th place all by himself. 182 homers on the Cubs all-time home run list.
Look out, Hack. He's coming for you.
He's coming for you. He's going to get you.
It's a good pitch. Downward tilt right at the knees. You don't want that if you're, say, trying to get something you can drive in the air.
That is ripped and a fair ball down the line. Head towards the corner. And Happ is on the move. They're going to send to Ian. Throw to De La Cruz. No throw in. Ian dives in. And Seiya's got an RBI double. It's 3-1.
Just such a good at-bat. A couple of good pitches. He lays off him, gets one up a little bit, and delivers a solid line drive to left. And this double is brought to you by Elgin Hyundai, with a 20-year and 200,000-mile warranty on every new car. Talked a lot about the Cubs swinging less this year, making good swing decisions. Don't swing at the pitcher's pitch. Get something not only you can reach or hit, but something you can hit hard.
That's ripped. Fair ball, base hit right field. Suzuki to third. Quentin Berry will hold him up. Throw comes in, and the hits just keep on coming.
Michael Busch now 9 out of his last 18. I'll do the math for you, folks. That's 500 batting average over 18 at bats. Again, don't be passive, be selective, but be ready. Got something to his liking, smokes it to right. Say I had to hang up initially to make sure that line drive wasn't caught, so he's not able to score. But that's in great shape here. First and third, nobody out.
Derek Johnson will visit the mound, the Reds pitching coach. Singer, with runners at the corners and nobody out, will face Carson Kelly.
So with this secondary lead, yeah, you have to be ready to go back. With nobody out. An easy stop sign there for Q. You know, Seiya showing a little frustration, but if he did the right thing, headed back towards second base on a line drive, something that Q was talking about way back in spring training. We don't freeze on line drives. We go back to the base on a line drive for fear of being doubled off.
The 0-1. It's in the dirt. Time now for the Intelligence Center, powered by CDW and HP. And the Cubs this year have just raked against sinkers. First in batting average, second in slug, third in extra base hits. And our hit rate is up there. So the sinker has not been a problem thus far for the Cubs.
Terry Francona had a decision to make here with his first and third situation. He keeps his infield back. He'll give up that fourth run to get 2 outs. Trusting his boys will be able to put some runs on the board, even though they've really struggled here offensively.
Ground ball under the glove of Singer. Tossed to second, holding on to first, and it's 2. Seiya comes in to score, and it is 4-1.
We saw the dazzling glove work of Dansby Swanson at short. De La Cruz, perhaps his best asset is his arm. He's got a cannon, and he shows it here. It's a slowly hit ground ball. You know, Carson doesn't run particularly well, but he's busting it down the line. They get their double play anyway because of the arm of De La Cruz. Look how quickly he gets rid of that ball to put a radar gun on that throw. Run comes home, but no RBI credited for Carson. Hit him.
BCA will take his base. And with 2 outs, Pete aboard. And it will be Dansby Swanson.
Slider in under the hands, just overcooks it a little bit.
Got him on the toe.
Toe edge.
On the Uncle Holka. Sergeant Holka.
Colonel Kurtz.
Yeah.
Sergeant Holka.
Yeah. Fly ball, center field.
Lieutenant Dansby.
Cubs pick up a couple, extend the lead. Gorgeous here. 4-1.
Cubs lead 4-1 as we go to the top of the 5th. Well, in the middle of this winning streak, one of the stories that's gotten a little bit lost is Ian Happ having a 27-game on-base streak. And if you ask his teammates, they'll tell you they believe their left fielder is underrated. So I asked specifically Nico Horner why, and he told me a couple things. Beginning first with the defense, he said the 4 Gold Gloves speak for themselves, especially in this ballpark. There's a lot of intricacies that come with playing left field at Wrigley, and he has mastered them. Also talking about his OPS. He's been way above league average last couple years. We know about his ability to get on base and hit home runs. And then what all baseball players love is the availability. You look at the 148 games played over the last 5 seasons. That's something every ball player will tell you they respect, Booth.
Right field, pretty well hit. Suzuki back, and that one is gone. Matt McLean the opposite way, and the Reds get a run back. It is 4-2.
Well, if the Reds are going to turn things around this year offensively, they're going to need this guy to step up. When he first came into the league, put up an outstanding rookie season, then suffered a big injury, missed an entire year. So far this year, it's been pretty quiet, but he rides this 92-mile-an-hour fastball out of here for his 3rd home run of the year.
Back to the top of the order, and TJ Friedl in the 5th. Yeah, the Cubs have a 4-2 advantage.
If the flags are to be believed, there's a little bit of a helping wind from out towards right field here tonight.
JD, do you believe the flags?
No, they've let us down before.
They've lied to us.
Yes, deceitful.
Yes. There they are, the lying flags.
Yeah, they're wonderful to look at.
They are beautiful. There's only one flag that tells the truth every time. The W flag.
And it's been kind of intermittent here tonight at times. Pretty calm. It looks like it's picked up a little bit.
Colin Ray, the 1-2. Swing and a miss. And Friedl is gone for the first time tonight.
Let's see what the official wind data tells us. Yeah, it is helping a little bit to right, neutral to right center, and a little bit of hurt in the rest of the ballpark. And McLean hit it in the right direction, didn't he?
J.J. Bleday now.
That's 4 strikeouts, 2 drinks for the good people of Cascade, Iowa, over there at the corner tap, by the way.
Indeed. We're going to pick our date for me and T-Mac making a road trip to Cascade. Off season.
And maybe we'll just go over and have Thanksgiving dinner with the good folks.
Sure. 2-1 to Bleday.
I think it depends on who's driving. That would determine when we go. If I'm driving, we could go in season. If Boog's driving, we should probably go around Thanksgiving when none of us have plans to get anywhere.
You're saying Boog is
he grew up in New York.
cautious driver.
He grew up in New York City. Speaks for itself.
Bounce to the right side. I feel like Taylor's on the attack tonight.
I mean, am I wrong?
Let's just say that I don't believe you have ever been in the car where you've been the passenger and I've been the driver. I have been in the car where you've been the driver and I've been the passenger, and I have felt not always entirely safe. Pitch outside. Mike Leary just said in my ear, "Would you like us to kill her, Mike, for the night?" Absolutely not. It's broken. Yeah. 2 balls, no strikes, the count.
Careful here.
Flips that one in. Good curveball, finds the outside edge.
That's you know, there's no way De La Cruz was looking for a curveball in that situation. So if you can land it, get yourself back into the count.
The 2-1 swing and a miss.
Curveball lands, and then the chase splitter, and that's where the swings and misses are coming for Colin here tonight.
Two. Missed up and away. So now filled up 3-2. Check out pitch usage. That 4-seamer followed by the splitter and the slider, and then the assortment, the curve, the cut, the sink, and the sweeper. Payoff pitch. Colin Ray deals. Boy, right after him with the heater.
Yeah. It's a wide assortment of offerings that Colin Ray features. I figured that good splitter he threw him earlier provided that opportunity to try to slip a piece of cheese by him.
See what he goes with again. They went splitter that time, and De La Cruz just did get a piece.
Yeah, that's good work by De La Cruz to just foul that one off, stay alive. This is a good battle here. Got him in swing mode.
Two down, nobody on. 4-2 the pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's 5 for Colin Ray, and it's a 4-2 game. Back here at Wrigley, Jim DeShays and Taylor McGregor. As the Cubs lead it by a couple. Here's Nico Horner. Yeah, that step back is
it's quick.
Yeah, and it is
an abrupt move,
and it is like Brent Suter. On the ground, and Stewart throws out Nico Horner. Time now to play mound ball, and it's presented by Tasty Trade. If the ball stayed on the mound, Cubs season ticket holder Dr. Carla Ellis would have won the $2,000 Tasty Trade jackpot. Unfortunately, it did not. Dr. Carla, I am sorry. Tasty Trade stocks, options, futures, crypto. I gotta say, if we could maybe replay Tom Hanahan's effort right there, because he needs to clean it up and give us a better effort the next time on mound ball. Watch this. There's got to be more.
Well, he's got to wait a little bit. He is wait to get Singer to clear.
Yeah.
I have a good clean lane.
Better than that, Tom. We both know it. Pitch inside to Mo. Ballesteros 0 for 2. Singer ready, 2-2. Ballesteros wisely lays off.
Just kept pounding away with that slider down and in, and just not seeing it well. Cub fans, new arrival has just hit the Wrigley Field collection. Shop caps, apparel, and accessories at ivyshop.com or the Cub store at Gallagher Way.
I like that hat right there.
It says Wrigley Field right on.
Yeah, I know it, but it's green.
Yeah, like the ivy.
Right. Do they sell that hat?
I'm going to guess that they do, yes.
You laughing at me?
You could use your discount there, too.
That's right. Hey, the sun's going.
Get ready to ring the bell.
I hear Mitch back there. It's a hitter. Swing and a miss. Bregman is gone, and Singer gets him 1-2-3. We'll move to the 6th. 4-2.
That's your accurate selection, 3 for large Aaron Lennox. True is Greg Hughes here. Final question with 3 seconds left.
8 years ago, and she needed a kidney transplant. So she made this sign right here. This little cubby needs a kidney. That sign was blasted all over social media, and it caught the attention of a diehard White Sox fan, Thomas Alessio. So Thomas found out that he was a match for Bridget, and he made the life-changing decision to donate his kidney to Bridget. And the surgery was back in 2020, but the reason we bring this up tonight is the two were reunited at the game for a special moment that we will show you. Boog, JD, after the pitch. Speaking of pitch, she threw out the first pitch. How about that? So here she is, Bridget, doing great, throwing out the first pitch, and Thomas, excuse me, not too far away cheering her on. So just a really special story. The two have stayed in touch and reunited here at the Cubs game. So who says Cubs and White Sox fans can't get along? What a special story.
That is really cool. Ball to strike.
Yeah, just amazing to reach out to a complete stranger like that, donate an organ.
Two-one. Bregman grabs it.
Kind of restores your faith in humanity, doesn't it?
Yeah. Stewart, then Lowe, then Steer. We're at the top of the 6th.
Had a pitch to hit right there. He's been in a bit of a funk, Stewart has. He was the rookie of the month for the month of April in the National League. But Monday he got a base hit, snapped an 0 for 19 streak. He's just 4 out of his last 38.
This is outside.
But if you're playing the market and he were a stock, you'd buy some, because it's going to deliver in the end.
3-2. Off the outside edge, and Stewart is aboard. So the leadoff man is on, and it'll bring up Nathaniel Lowe. The Reds went out and signed Eugenio Suarez. He's on the IL right now. He's played some third, but mainly been getting opportunities at DH with him hurt right now. Lowe getting a shot against right. He hammers that one out into right center. Suzuki will pick it up. And making it into third is Sal Stewart, aggressively going first to third.
Well, it's kind of a theme for the Reds here tonight. They've had first and third, nobody out on 3 occasions now. They were able to cash in a run back in the first. Dicey situation now for Reyes. He's facing these Reds hitters for the 3rd time.
So Stewart into third, and now it'll be Tommy Hotovy out to the hill to talk to Colin Ray, who's at 93 pitches. Jacob Webb is up and loosening in the bullpen for the Cubs. So as Webb gets loose, what do you think? At 93 pitches, he gets Steer, and that's it.
Quite possibly, yes. But you've given Benson success against him. 2 good at-bats for Benson here tonight. Webb's change up the way it plays against lefties. I don't think that's probably right.
2 on, nobody out. 4-2 Cubs. And ball 1 to Spencer Steers, 0 for 2. The 1-0.
Got away with one there, I would say, Boog. 91-mile-an-hour sinker over the heart of the plate and up a little bit.
The kick and pitch. Misses outside and low.
That's a lot of time. You talk about, how when a pitcher gets tired, you look to see if the velocity ticks down a little bit. The other piece of it is command, right? You get tired, you're not in control of your body as much. You start to misfire. That previous fastball was supposed to be inside, and he pulled it away. This is where all the running and all the leg work you do pays off. Get into the middle innings, you're closing in on 100 pitches.
Three and 1 now. Steer waits. Ray deals. And that's the third. And Bregman chases it. Stewart gets the out. And a really heads-up play there from Bregman. I mean, just full head of steam. And they kind of bulldozed out Stewart.
Yeah, I don't know what Stewart he doesn't know what to do. He's just bouncing one way and the other. I mean, you either got to retreat to the bag or sprint towards home and force Alex to make a throw.
Craig Counsell out of the dugout, makes the point to the pen. Jacob Webb coming in, pitching change. Brought to you by Lakeside Bank. Lakeside Bank, it's about time.
Here's Michael Bush charging, making a flip home to get McLean. Here's Dansby doing what Dansby does. Spectacular play out there past second base. Deja vu all over again. He does it time and time again. And here's Bregman with a good heads-up play running down Stewart. Cubs given the team gold glove. More on that later.
Bush over to Webb. They step on first. Webb does, and they get Benson on the play. The runners advance as Lowe gets to third and Steer to second. But 2 down now.
I was going to say that the gold gloves were handed out here the other day to Horner, PCA, and Ian Happ as individuals, and the Cubs got the team gold glove award. They could be well on their way to winning that again this year.
National League Team Gold Glove has not left the Central yet. Since it started, it's either been a Cardinals team, Brewers team, or the Cubs. Bounce to third. Bregman! Great hands. Alex Bregman with a heck of a play and having himself a night defensively.
Yeah, and keeping with the theme. Lovely.
Bottom of the 6th. And here comes Ian Happ up to hit. Cubs lead at 4-2. And Brady Singer still out there. Happ's had a good night. Extended his on-base streak to 27 in a row with a first-inning homer. He's also singled and scored. Scored twice here tonight. Singer up to 82 pitches, making start number 8 on the year. Drilled right field, and a touchdown for him. Happ around first, Benson's throw, will dissuade Ian from thinking about second. He's 3 for 3.
Yeah, and back in the first inning, he hit that 2-run home run off of Singer to get the scoring started for the Cubs. And it looked just like that. It was 27 degrees off the bat. It went 399 feet. Max height of 80, and that's what everybody's got their hands way up in the air on the roller coaster going, whee!
You a roller coaster guy?
As long as they don't spin you upside down. I don't mind going up and down hills and going fast. Just don't spin me around. Like corkscrew stuff.
No corkscrew stuff. Swing and a miss.
And that home run ball ended up with that gentleman right there. My tie guy on the board. I think his hoodie.
Me too. I feel like Trevino was starting to challenge and then was starting to challenge again and then didn't challenge. Man at first, nobody out. Say an RBI double his last time. Lifts this one to right. Benson.
Singer's been a rough go for him. We pointed out start of the telecast. A 5.57 ERA. Left-handed hitters. Well, everybody's hit him hard. The league was batting .331 against him coming into play tonight. This has got to be one of his better starts.
Pat takes off. Throw to second. Safe. And Ian swipes his second of the year.
Challenge coming from Terry Francona. It did not look like he got a great jump. Trevino does not throw particularly. Oh yeah, he did. He got that secondary, that dynamic lead thing going on.
The 1-0. Ian Happ. Updated career stats against the Reds. 131 games, 521 plate appearances. 272, 384, 571 with 33 homers. He's a Bearcat.
You think the Reds might take a run at him in free agency?
Pitch called a strike. Batter challenger.
Michael Busch with the challenge. Nice job, Bushy.
Pitch the ball. Chicago overcame the challenge. They have 2 remaining.
That's right. You've tuned into a broadcast where the announcers cheer for the home team's successful challenges. Or at least I will. Time is called.
Still waiting for the fans to get into the rhythmic clapping thing like they do in tennis while we await the results. Maybe not of these ABS challenges. Maybe more the replays on the bases because they take a little longer.
Yeah. Sam Hall. Two and one to Michael Busch. Fouled into the mitt of Trevino. Bushy an RBI, or no, a single his last time up. He's also walked. Foul tipped into the mid of the catcher, and it's a strikeout. Busch is gone. And there's 2 away.
The Reds got a little good news today, Boog. If you were watching last night, folks, Emilio Pagan, their closer, first pitch of his outing, hammy blew out on him and he went down. He was in a lot of pain. They ultimately had to be carted off. So when you see that, you think, ooh, that could be a devastating tear right off the bone, need surgery kind of injury. It was not. So they're anticipating 4 to 8 weeks before he returns to action. So good news for the Reds and for Emilio. That looked really bad when it happened.
Grade 2 strain. pitch in the dirt. Pitch count climbing for Singer. The Cubs with 2 outs, an opportunity to pick up an insurance run here in the bottom of the 6th. Carson Kelly is 0 for 2. He's lined out and wrapped into a double play. 1-1.
Try to run one in on his hand. Nope, slider.
Kelly going on strikes. And the Cubs can't do anything with the leadoff man. Beautiful shots from our Meglin on camera. Powered by Nissan. Shop NissanUSA.com.
Welcome back, Cub fans. Visit Cubs Trending inside the Marquee Sports app for all the top highlights, interviews, and must-watch moments all season long. Presented by Jeff Vukovich, your local Nationwide insurance agent. Visit jeffvuk.com. Nationwide is on your side. And Vuk, by the way, playing the piano for that read.
Good live recording.
No, that just tickling the ivories there. And listen to that all night long.
Jacob Webb deals outside. You know, singing a stretch.
I don't.
It's Kerry Wood.
Oh, good. Yeah. Makes perfect sense.
Kerry Wood Day.
Kerry Wood Day, yeah. Struck out 20. Did not walk a single man.
Yep.
Hit a batter, hit Biggio. That's no surprise. He got hit a lot.
Ricky Gutierrez is the only hit.
Yeah, infield hit.
Talk about the baseball historian, statistician Bill James. He came up with a stat called game score that attributes a total score for each pitching performance. That performance by Kerry Wood is registered as the highest game score ever. Swanson handles, and McLean is out. And so, and by one measure, you can make the case that Kerry Wood's performance is the greatest single game pitching performance of all time.
Yeah, you could make that case. Absolutely, you could.
Unbelievable.
20 punches, no walks, one hit batter, infield hit. I tell you the other remarkable thing that happened in that game. Shane Reynolds got a sacrifice bunt down. Try getting a bunt down against that stuff.
Oh. Wow.
He pitched a good game. He struck out 10 for the Astros that day.
Budweiser broadcast booth. This Bud's for you. Brought to you by Budweiser Cubs fans. 150 years. This Bud's for you. JD.
Yeah.
They changed up the Budweiser broadcast booth, Reed, and I keep screwing it up.
Yeah. Well, I would say by the All-Star break you'll be locked in.
Very good. Back to the mound. Webb will handle. And there's 2 away. Welcome to the broadcast booth. It's brought to you by Budweiser. Cubs fans, for 150 years, this Bud's for you. Okay, so but here's the thing. The last couple of years, it was welcome to the Budweiser broadcast booth. And now it's welcome to the broadcast booth brought to you by Budweiser. And you just get this like autopilot-y thing in your head. And I'm not that good at my job.
It's like extra, hefty, ultra strong, ultra low price.
Yeah.
Change that one up too.
That's right.
Well, you know the autopilot-y thing I do. That's card 18.
There she is. Go get him, Sergeant Pepper.
Trying to say 1-8. I could do it with
I know.
hands.
Oh, that's not going to be a meme anywhere. Oh, Kerry Wood. Love you, buddy. 7th inning stretch brought to you by Budweiser for 150 years. This Bud's for you.
Tonight's guest conductor for Take Me Out to the Ball Game, Cubs Hall of Famer Kerry Woods.
All right, Cubs fans, let me hear you. Good and loud. A 1, a 2, a 3. Take me out to. You sound good. Yeah. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if I ever get back for its root for the Cubbies. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
Work is brought to you by Toyota, official vehicle of the Chicago Cubs. By Prevagen, made for the brain. And by Wintrust, different approach, better results. Back at Wrigley, the great Kerry Wood with our 7th inning stretch. And Sam Maul into the game.
Lefty is off to a good start. He was the losing pitcher in last night's game. He threw one pitch, right? First pitch he threw. Base hit up at the middle. Misplay by De La Cruz. Cubs win. Reds have fortified their bullpen. TJ Antone, we talked about him earlier. He was called up with Pagan going on the IL. Pierce Johnson came off the bereavement list and is back available for Terry Francona tonight. So they got a 9-man bullpen this evening.
On the ground, base hit out into right center field. Time now for the advanced metrics powered by Nissan. Shop NissanUSA.com. And first 2 games of this series, how about these 2 bullpens? 6 1/3 innings of work for the Reds. 5 runs, 7 walks. They've given up a dozen hard hit balls. You see the average exit velocity allowed, and the Cubs pen has been excellent. 7 1/3, just 1 run.
PCA continues his improved work against left-handed pitching. Gets himself a solid single. Good thing started here in the 7th as the Cubs look to play a little add-on. He was thinking about it.
On inside. Ball a strike to Dansby, who's 0 for 2. He has struck out, and he has flied to center. Cubs lead at 4-2, looking for a little extra here in the 7th. And that one hits Maul, redirects. De La Cruz can't do anything with it. Everybody's safe.
And Dansby's been a whole lot better against lefties and righties this year. This ball hit pretty hard. It's a piece of Maul. They're going to come out and check on him. Yeah, he can't knock Sam Maul out like that. He's tougher than a $2 steak, this guy. He used to wrestle alligators in college. No, he didn't. I mean, I don't know. Maybe he did. Possible. You never know.
Oh, wow. We tried behind the back.
Yeah, a little behind the back action.
Yeah.
And that's fun when you pull it off.
Not so fun when you get hit in the thumb.
Not so fun when you got a second baseman standing right there to start a double play for you. But, you know, seemed like a good idea at the time to Sam.
I have a thought, just real quick.
Sure.
We don't normally solicit advertisements, but I'm telling you, if you wanted to pay for a JD's made-up bio of the night, we'd make it worth your while.
You know, and maybe we could do like 2 or 3, and folks at home could guess which is the true story.
Yeah, there you go. So it'd be like a version of To Tell the Truth. God, we're 1,000 years old.
Or like, or I was thinking,
unbelievable.
Peter Sagal on Wait, Wait, Don't Tell Me.
So like, we're so old that even that one, I have no idea what you're talking about. Used to wrestle alligators. And in the off season, he makes cigars. Shay's made-up bio is brought to you by Your Name Here. Trust me, it'll be worth the money. The 2-1 on the ground, right side. And they turn it. Pretty much tailor-made. McLean to De La Cruz to Steer, 4-6-3.
Cubs have had some chances here tonight to open this game up a little bit, and they just haven't been able to get that next big swing of the bat. So this remains a very close game. Big double play started there by induced by Maul. This night will come to an end. Matt Shaw was announced as a pinch hitter.
Pitching change here at Wrigley. Bottom 7, 4-2. Well, a brand new episode of The Lovable Reunion premieres tonight on Marquee. Anthony Rizzo and David Ross sit down with John Maley and Eric Hinsky. It's coming up right after Cubs Postgame Live, and it's available anytime on YouTube and the Marquee app. I've seen some of the clips from that. As Pierce Johnson takes over.
Dangerous curves ahead when you bring Pierce Johnson into the game. This guy throws a ton of curveballs. Just off the bereavement list here. Join the Reds tonight. This will be his 16th appearance. Through 13 innings, a 4.15 ERA. 70% of the time he's going to throw that curveball. So Shaw was announced. Terry Francona made his move. Craig Counsell counters with Michael Conforto. The wheels really start to turn when you get into the 7th inning and later.
Breaking pitch in there for a strike. So Conforto with the opportunity here. Moises Ballesteros, by the way, is now at even 100 plate appearances this year. He has 93 against righties and 7 against lefties. And I think that's just a credit to Craig Counsell. He's put a rookie in positions to succeed, and it's yielded really good results.
Yeah, well, it's 2 things. One, that very thing that you mentioned, and 2, having other options available. Having Matt Shaw on the bench. Having 3 catchers so we could use Carson Kelly as a pinch hitter or Amaya.
Man at third, 2 down. Johnson deals. Conforto wouldn't bite. Armstrong began the inning with a single. Johnson ready. And a 1-2 to Conforto. Hit hard to first, and right there to pick it up is Steer. And the Cubs not able to cash in the chance. On to the 8th, it's 4-2. Hey, it's our game summary presented by Wintrust. And Ian Happ with his 33rd career homer against the Reds. Home run number 9 on the season. 8 of them have come at home. Colin Ray here tonight, 5 1/3, and a couple of earned runs, 5 strikeouts. Now in line for the win. Here's Phil Maton delivering to Ellie De La Cruz, and fires in a strike.
The spin doctor, Phil Maton. Sweeper, slider, cutter, curve, and a sinker. Usually it's spinning.
0-2 now.
Phil on for the 10th time. This is his 5th appearance since coming off the IL. First one was over San Diego. He gave up a couple of runs in 1 inning and pitched 3 times on the homestand. Scoreless baseball. Tries to get into a groove here. Heavy lifting here in the 8th. 3-4-5 for the Reds.
On. See him pushing that pitch com there. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And De La Cruz is gone.
Just get so much horizontal movement. And this is a curveball. It really works underneath the baseball. It's a good look. That was a great look at the grip on that breaking pitch. Statcast doesn't have a category. They don't call any pitch a frisbee, but it's basically what he's throwing up there. Wilson got dinged by that follow through.
First one is Sal Stewart, and that misses. Carson Kelly says, I don't think it did.
Pitch is called the ball. Catch and challenge it.
Carson Kelly cannot be stopped.
Pitch is a strike. Chicago retains the challenge. They have 2 remaining.
Always casts a sideways glance into the dugout.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, he has such a good sense of humor. Oh, look out. Porter there to collect. Throw to first, and Stewart is out as that one whistling past the cap of Phil Maton.
Good thing he didn't get a big piece of that one and deflected away from Nico. He might have got a little leather on it. Not enough to really alter its path. Seventh inning, the only inning tonight that the Reds went down in order. Jacob Webb did a real nice job, an inning and 2/3 scoreless in support of Colin Ray.
Swing and a miss. JD, real quick. I need to sneak this in here. Check this out. What do you have on this? This is how Phil Maton gets the ball and he's holding. And you'll see guys do this all the time, where they'll start with their splitter grip. It looks like a changeup grip, right?
Yeah.
He didn't throw a changeup.
Yeah, because he's got a circle changeup grip right there.
I don't
Must be he
understand.
has one, just never throws it.
On the ground to the right side. And Horner. 1, 2, 3. Well done, Phil Maton.
That's a good catch, Boog. They're back for the series finale tomorrow. It's an afternoon ball game. Tickets are available. Cubs.com/tickets. Game 4 of this 4-game set comes your way tomorrow afternoon. Shota Imanaga will pitch for the Cubs, and Brett Lauder will toe the slab for the Cincinnati's.
Well, how about this guy? 3 times he's undergone Tommy John surgery. First appearance in over 2 years in the majors. And welcome back to TJ Antone.
Yeah,
it's really cool.
So this guy had a big arm when he first came into the league, and looked like he had a very bright future ahead of him. And just one surgery after another, he finds his way back to the big leagues. Easy guy to root for, given all that he's been through. Not necessarily in this particular instance.
In the dirt. Breaking ball in there for a strike, and Bregman is gone.
If you think today was hard, try living one day in this man's life. Liam's had 5 heart surgeries. Let's go, Liam!
One of my best days ever.
Until when he first came up at an upper 90s fastball, doesn't have the velo anymore. He always can spin the breaking ball.
Here's your 1 to hat. In with a 3-hit night. He's got 6 career 4-hit games. Fly ball, center field. That one back some more. Oh, and Friedel made the catch. What a play by TJ Friedel as he stole extra bases from Ian Happ, who just clobbered that.
Pretty much where PCA hit his triple the other night that Myers couldn't make the play on. You ask Cincinnati Reds fans who the best player in baseball is over the last decade, they're going to tell Ian Happ, because he just wears them out. It's our infinity cutting edge moment. Experience their luxury SUVs today. A tip of the cap from TJ Antone.
Really good play by Friedel.
Yeah, and warming in the Cubs bullpen right now, it's not Daniel Palencia. It's Corbin Martin. Palencia fresh off the IL. Obviously, they don't want to use him back-to-backs.
Yeah, remember, he went to Iowa and pitched once, right?
I believe that is correct, yeah.
That Ian Happ homer, by the way, would have been a home run in 19 parts.
That one out there in the fly ball, yeah. Well, the other one would have been a home run everywhere except for PNC and Coors Field.
It's deep out there at PNC.
Yeah.
Suzuki is gone. The return of TJ Antone. We'll head to the 9th. The Cubs will try and close it out.
A replay, and we go back to that Suzuki at bat back in the 4th. Lays off that pitch at the knees. Chase slider doesn't bite. Gets one to his liking. Walks it down into the corner. That scores Ian Happ all the way from first base. Suzuki himself came in to score on a ground ball double play. Just a great example of what we've been talking about with this Cubs approach at the plate. Just waiting out opposing pitchers, getting a pitch they can do damage on. And now Corbin Martin in here to try to finish this one off.
Valencia threw 15 pitches last night, and it's pretty clear it's just got to have some patience. He's just back from that injury.
So opportunity for Corbin to deliver here in a high leverage situation. 2-run lead in the 9th. Struggled with his command last time out, allowed a couple of runs to the Diamondbacks 3 days ago.
Cubs are trying to make it 8 straight wins and 14 in a row at home. And now it's 3-1.
Hobie Milner is warming in the Cub pen.
Fly ball left field on its way and gone. No doubt about it. Spencer Steer unloads. And it's a 1-run game. And for Steer, it is home run number 6.
Del Castillo off the bench for the Diamondbacks. They got Corbin in his last outing. This is just at the mercy of the count. 3-1. Didn't want to walk him.
Check swing from Benson did not go. Jacob Metz with the call. One-run game. We're in the 9th. The 1-1. Curveball missing just up. So 2 balls and a strike on Benson, who has singled, walked, and grounded out. And that's in there. Top edge of the zone.
Yeah, that four-seamer. It looks like he's got a little cutting action on it.
On the ground through the left side hole, and the tying run is on.
I'm going to guess if you look at the spray chart for Benson, you're not going to see many ground balls on this side of the diamond. He stayed back nicely on that curveball.
Tommy Hotomy out for a mound visit.
Stevenson going to hit for Trevino here. All the bats on the bench for the Reds tonight. Swing from the right side.
Cubs post-game live coming up at the conclusion of this game. And it's Cole Wright and Elise Menaker. JD, by the way,
yep,
that was the first opposite field ground ball that Will Benson had hit this year.
Yeah, crazy. And that's, I mean, it's unusual. That's the only one he's hit. But if you look at most guys' spray charts, you're not going to see many balls on the ground to the opposite field.
So it's Tyler Stevenson hitting for Trevino. That's through the left side and a base hit. And Hack quickly fires it in after bobbling momentarily. 2 on, nobody out.
Stevenson gets on top of this one, just beats it into the ground. Didn't hit all that hard, but hit it in a good spot. Colby Milner time.
Craig Counsell out of the dugout, and he's going to the bullpen. And Hobie Milner is coming in. Cubs 4, Reds 3, 2 on, and nobody out. Well, the Cubs with 7 strikeouts tonight to help AbbVie Striking Out Cancer Initiative, AbbVie People, Passion, Possibilities. Hobie Milner on here. And immediately into a jam. 2 on, nobody out. Matt McLean at the plate. Bush squeezing at first. And Bluff. Pickoff play right here.
McLean showing bunt. We'll see if he does indeed try to put one down. Carson Kelly out, letting everybody know what their assignments are. For the most part, you don't see a lot of sacrificing in the modern game. Most teams just play it straight up. You don't see the wheel play that often anymore.
Nope. That's bunted out in front of the mound. Milner safe. He didn't field it cleanly, and there was just that little bit of a delay.
Yeah, that was the difference maker. See the disappointment on Craig's face when he got the word that we're not going to challenge it. If he gets it cleanly, they're going to get him. But that little mishandle right there going into the glove to get the ball, that was the difference maker.
So they're loaded.
Hit for Friedel here. Myers.
Yep.
Myers. We need a little Lawrence Welk, 1 or 2 or 3 here. Boog will come back to the mound.
Yeah, Sesame Street double play.
Milner's been very adept at getting the ground ball throughout his career. I mean, at this point, right, if you're the Cubs, you get out of here tied, you're good, right?
No question.
Bottom of the 9th in a tie game, you'd take that.
And the pitch in for a strike.
It's a battle of wills. Miller going to try to keep that ball down around the knees, trying to get that ground ball. Myers looking for something up that he can elevate.
Corbin Martin came in, gave up the homer and 2 hits. And now it's Hobie Milner. And that misses. Two one. Strike. Just didn't get the edge. Here comes the crowd. Bases loaded, nobody out. We're in the ninth. Cubs by a run. And fouled straight back.
Got to sink her up. Myers having a good plate appearance here. He hasn't been willing to swing at Milner's pitch, but he gets one up here. Takes a hellacious rip. And just fouls it straight back.
Colby ready. 2-2. Down and in, and now no place to put him. Myers the pinch hitter with the bases loaded. Benson at third, Stevenson at second, McLean at first. Struck him out.
Change up. Wow, what a money pitch.
Colby Milner, huge.
I mean, that is just unbelievable work.
Wow.
Now get that ground ball.
Here's Bleday. Ripped with foul. Bleday 1 for 4. Cubs trying to hang on. Colby Milner fires in the dirt. Benson the tying run at third. Stevenson the go-ahead run at second, and McLean is at first. Colby wants a new baseball. Cubs have won 7 in a row, 13 in a row at home. 1-1 outside.
Last couple nights, it's been heroics with the bats. Let's see if Milner could be the hero here tonight.
2-1. Kelly elected not to challenge correctly. 3-1. Ripped out into right center field. That'll fall for a hit. 1 run is in. Stevenson held at third, and this game is tied up at 4. J.J. Bleday comes through with a game-tying RBI single.
Down off the end of the bat a little bit, but he has that uppercut swing, able to elevate that ball. Willie Harris tracking down the line, throws up the stop sign for Stevenson.
And Cruz takes a sweeper for a strike. Pitch down low. Ellie in this one is 0 for 4 with a pair of strikeouts. Fly ball, well hit, right field. Suzuki back, and he makes the catch, and then flips it to PCA. They're going to send the second runner harder to the plate. And in at the plate and coming in to score is McLean. So both Stevenson and McLean score, and the Reds have a 6-4 lead.
Yeah, something you don't see every day. 2 coming home on a sac fly. Heck of a play by Suzuki, pinned up against the wall. Wisely gives it to PCA. Willie Harris with the aggressive send. Gets that second run home.
I don't think Nico fully realized immediately that McLean was coming. I don't know how he's supposed to know because it's really loud.
No, it's not. You can't know it. I mean, Your instincts might tell you that there's a chance they would try to send him, but clearly he was a little bit surprised there, and I don't know that it would have made a difference.
I agree.
With that last look we had at it.
So the Reds score 4 times here in the 9th, and the Cubs now trail at 6-4. Does De La Cruz get 2 runs batted in on that?
I think so. Yeah, I think he would.
One hot corner. Over to first. The Reds score 4 times and now lead it 6-4. Last chance for the Cubs. We go to the bottom of the 9th. What a win it was. And then last night it was Michael Busch against Sam Ball up the middle. It would squirt through. Swanson in. And the Cubs walking it off in each of the first 2. And during this 13-game home win streak, they've walked it off 5 times, 8 comeback wins. Twice they've come back from 3 or more runs. 6 one-run wins. Graham Ashcraft is on.
A little bit bigger hill to climb here tonight, down 2 in the 9th with Ashcraft, who's their best out there on the mound with a 1.02 ERA.
That one down and in. And Tyler Stevenson stays in. And does the catching. Ke'Bryan Hayes is in at third to shore up that defense. And there's a strike, 1-2. And Dane Myers is staying in the game as he replaces TJ Friedel after hitting for him. 1-2.
Ashcraft features a 98-mile-an-hour cutter and a slider.
One-two. Little bit high. Stevenson will challenge.
Pitch on the ball. Catches challenging.
And Michael Busch is out.
Pitch to strike. Cincinnati retains the challenge. They have 1 remaining.
So Busch rung up on the ABS challenge, and the batter now is Carson Kelly. Pitch upstairs. Carson 0 for 3. Cubs led this game 2-1 and led by the count of 4-1. Reds got a single run in the 5th to make it 4-2, and then 4 in the 9th. 6-4 Cincinnati, the 2-0. And now it's 3-0. Need base runners.
Cubs had a chance in the 7th, at first and second, nobody out, and weren't able to pad their lead, and they'll come back to haunt them here tonight.
And that's in there for a strike. Kelly got that one in on his hands. That cutter.
Kind of backs up a little bit, actually moves in on Carson.
Graham Ashcraft, 3-2, 1 out, bases empty. Kelly hanging in there.
Anyway, just get on base, bring the tying run to the plate.
Right-hander sets and deals. Line drive, base hit, right field. Carson Kelly aboard. And it brings the tying run to the plate in the form of Pete Crow Armstrong.
We were talking spray charts earlier. You take a look at a Carson Kelly spray chart, and you're going to see a lot of hits in this direction for a hit. But he got Ashcraft down a little bit where he could handle it. Up around letter high is really difficult to get to, but when it's down a little bit, you got a fighting chance.
And they chant for Pete. That's low.
This place will go bonkers if he delivers here.
Pete Crow Armstrong is flying to right, been hit by a pitch and single. The 1-0. 2-0. Ashcraft comes set. Kelly at first. 1 away. And that slider finds the mark. Ashcraft already has thrown 18 innings this year. His ERA is 1. 2-1 to Pete. 3-1.
We were talking to Craig Counsell before game 1 of this series. He's kind of giving us a quick breakdown of this team. He highlighted Ashcraft. He's a guy. He's a dude.
Kelly at first, 1 out. Comes down. And Pete swings through that one.
Understand, if you're looking for middle in, something you can do some damage on, you see this pitch out of the hand, it looks awfully good.
3 balls, 2 strikes. Ashcraft. Fly ball, left center field. That one back towards the gap. Out of here! He did it! Pete Crow Armstrong! And we're tied at 6. Oh, brother!
And indeed, they are going bonkers at Wrigley. These people are losing it.
Absolutely unglued here at Wrigley.
Night after night after night, somebody steps up.
Unbelievable. I mean, this team.
Curtain call time, Pete.
All tied up 6-6. Wow.
Hey, yeah, wow, he's right. You think PCA home runs, you think powering drives to the pull side.
No doubt. Blasted it out to the bleachers in left center. And Swanson swings and misses. Oh, is he locked in? Oh, 2. Popped up. And Steer has it.
This home run is brought to you by Hefty strength you can trust. It's brought to you by Pete Crow Armstrong. And look at the people. Look at the dugout.
All one to Nico. Corner chasing there, 1-1.
Pretty impressive that he remembered to do the celebration in the midst of all that.
His 4th of the season. And that one upstairs.
Trent Thornton, just promoted from AAA today, is up in the Cubs bullpen.
Here comes the 2-1. Ripped left field down the line and foul.
Everybody in the ballpark hanging on every pitch. Everybody up on the rail in the dugout. Going to be a little bit shell-shocked over in the Reds dugout.
No question. Two. And now it's 3-2.
I mean, we can't ask for another one, can we? That would be just greedy.
3-2. On the ground is short. De La Cruz takes it out and throws out Nico. The Cubs down too late. Pete Crow Armstrong into the bleachers in left center. Ties this game at 6. And we're headed to the 10th. Up with a 2-run homer. We go to the 10th. And Hobie Milner back out there. The automatic runner at second is Ke'Bryan Hayes. Nathaniel Lowe at the plate, 1 for 4. Scheduled to be Lowe, then Steer, and then Benson. And that misses. So now 3-0.
And I'm assuming Lowe's got the green light here.
And he walked him. And Craig Counsell out of the dugout. Points to the pen, and Trent Thornton is coming in. So we've got a pitching change. First and second, nobody out. Tied at 6 in the 10th. Cubs in 15, presented by Felco, is your morning highlight reel of tonight's game. Catch it tomorrow at 6, 7, or 8 a.m. or stream it anytime in the Marquee app or YouTube. All right, if you missed it, pregame, Matthew Boyd will have surgery on his left knee, and he is on the IL, and Trent Thornton brought up from AAA. Here's Thornton, his first offering, a 4-seamer at 94.
Yeah, he might be a little extra amped up here tonight coming into this situation. Last season, 33 appearances for the Mariners and a 4.68 ERA.
Shot to third. Redmond to second, 1. And to first, 2. Oh, is that huge?
Yeah, defense has been a big part of the story for the Cubs here tonight. They've made a number of outstanding plays. High chopper here. Steer runs well. A great turn at second base by Nico. No hesitation there from Bregman with that base runner in front of him. knew exactly what he wanted to do with that baseball.
Thornton misses upstairs with a four-seamer at 96. Good quick release by Bregman and a great turn by Horner. 2 down in the 10th. Man at third. And a breaking ball for a strike to Will Benson. Back and forth we go. Cubs led it 4-1. The Reds took the lead in the 9th. Cubs came back. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Everybody on their feet with 2 strikes and 2 outs. Good, lively Peter at 95.
Go back up there.
Why not?
Thornton trying to hear. And now time call. And Carson Kelly is going to go out and make a personal visit.
Thornton's not a kid. He's been around the big league scene since 2019 when he debuted with Toronto. 32 years old.
Debuted as a starter. Made 29 starts with the Blue Jays, but since then he's basically been used as a reliever. 1-2 on Benson. Here comes. On the ground, Horner is there. And out number 3. Thornton fired up. And the Cubs will try and walk it off for the 3rd straight game when we come back. Automatic runner at second. Nico Horner will be the Manfred man.
Yeah, nice to have that speed and that those instincts on the base paths here as we look at Brock Burke. Saw him in Monday's ball game. He's on for the 18th time. 16 innings, a 3.38 ERA. Who's going to be the hero tonight?
So there's Nico in second, and Amaya hitting here. Burke ready. And Miggy squared to bunt. Took out of the zone with Steer charging from first.
Set the bat at the top of the strike zone. You see it high, let it go.
Amaya squares. Puts it down. It's a good one. To first. Great job, Miguel Amaya. And now the winning run is 90 feet away thanks to the sacrifice bunt.
One of the themes early in this game, trading outs for runs. Obviously, that's no longer the case. Infield all the way in here. We're going to put Bregman on.
And now it'll be Ian Happ. A chance to be a hero. He's got 3 hits here tonight. Time called. McLean and Stevenson will come in. And now everybody will come in to the backside of the mound.
Stevenson looking in towards the Reds dugout. Look, he's trying to get some information from somebody in there. Quarterback in the huddle calling the plays. Reds fans are like, what? You're going to pitch to Ian Happ? The guy that owns us?
Doing it again tonight. A 2-run homer and a couple of singles. And Happ takes ball 1. Ian with 3 career walk-off runs batted in, all singles. The 1-0. That's a strike.
Ooh. Yeah, got the inside corner. Middle infielders are not all the way in. They're giving themselves options.
Swing and a miss from Ian.
Burke looks like the kind of guy that's going to get real good backspin on his four-seamer. Has that high slot delivery.
Foul tipped into the mitt, struck him out. So Burke gets half.
Yeah, just beat him with a good fastball right through the heart of the zone. And now they're going to put Seiya on. Force Burke to pitch with the bases loaded.
I always find this interesting.
There's no easy
no
choices here, right, for a manager. You know, he gets the left on left, but he does have to deal with the bases loaded situation.
Yep. Bush trying to deliver. And a fastball that misses. Might have caught a break right there. That was a strike, but called a ball. Horner, the only guy that matters. He's the third. 1-0 to Bush. And now it's 2-0. Bush a walk, a single, and a couple of strikeouts. Trying to be the hero for the second straight night. And it's 3-0.
Yeah. Pressure busts a pipe. Burke's really got to be feeling it now.
Listen to this place. All loaded up. 2 outs in the 10th. Here's the 3-0. In there for a strike. Wow. And Bush is going to challenge.
And I think he's saying too late.
I mean, there's almost nothing to argue about anymore. I think Craig Counsell. Now let's see.
I mean,
there, 1-1,000, 2-1,000.
I mean, that should be he should be allowed to challenge here. I mean,
yep.
Again, it was a strike, so the outcome would have been the same.
Craig Counsell and Scott Barry, the crew chief and first base umpire, having a quick chat. It was a strike. So here we go. Horner, Redmond, Suzuki, third to first to the bases. Nico, the only guy that matters. The 3-1. Ball 4 ball game. Cubs win. They walk it off for the third straight night. 8 in a row, 14 in a row at home. And this place has turned into an absolute madhouse. Oh boy.
PCA delivers the game tying home run. Michael Bush with the walk-off walk. 3 consecutive walk-off wins. The last time that happened, June of 2009. Unbelievable.
again. 8 straight, 18 and 21, 14 in a row at home. Down to T-Mac and PCA.
Thank you, Boog. Pete, so many of your teammates have told me they've never had more fun playing baseball right now. How would you describe it?
No, exactly that. This is, I couldn't ask for anything more from a group of guys. I appreciate being at the field every day, and I'm so grateful to play for this crowd. But I mean, as is everybody else in here, and yeah, this is about as fun as it gets, man.
Going through the gauntlet of love after you tie this game with an opposite field homer in the 9th, what was the best part?
I don't know. You'll have to ask me that tomorrow.
Michael Busch has the walk-off walk. He had the big walk-off last night. You share a locker with him. What does he mean to this group?
He's got such a steady presence and an air about him as he goes about his day. He's always smiling, but within he's also a dog, and we love him for every bit of him.
Obviously, this offense is so impressive, but Trent Thornton on his first day as a Cub comes in, gets a huge couple of outs for you guys. What can you say about his performance?
Yeah, that was nails. You know, Hobie absolutely managed some traffic and some tough stuff, but then Thornton getting to come in, only being here for 12 hours is sick, and then obviously a great turn by our infield.
How do you celebrate this?
We're just gonna go hang out, have some fun.
Thank you, Pete. Boog?
Yeah, hang out, indeed. Wow.
Yeah, boy, night after night, PCA off Graham Ashcraft, and Ashcraft is tough, man. He's tough to elevate. Got a slider down, lifted it out of here. The place goes absolutely bonkers. I was behind the Carson Kelly 1-out single to right field, and that set the stage, and we look to Michael Busch in the bottom of the inning. Fastball outside corner, didn't get called, caught a break. Key eye there, a little high. You can feel the pressure mounting on Burke. There's the challenge that was not accepted, didn't matter. And there's the game-winning, the walk-off walk. So maybe not as dramatic as the home run from Conforto last night, or the base hit by Conforto 2 nights ago. Bushy last night. I don't know how it's going to happen tomorrow. I'm just assuming there's going to be some kind of a walk-off, maybe to be a pitch clock violation game winner for the Cubs.
Oh, man. Bleacher Jeff enjoying himself out there, and the Cubs victorious 8 straight, 14 in a row at home, and doing it in the most dramatic way possible. I mean, this place is levitating in the late stages each of the last 3 nights.
Yeah, there's magic in the air at Wrigley Field these days, folks. It's undeniable. It's been unbelievable what this team has been able to do in the run they are on.
There's a little bit of a tipping point, it seems, each of the last couple of games, where once the Cubs get close enough in the late stages, you just get that feeling of, we've got a shot to do this again.
Yeah, and you could feel it. You could feel the energy in the ballpark, and I imagine the Reds could feel it in their dugout like, oh no, here we go again. They had their guy Ashcraft out there. They were probably feeling pretty good about things, and then PCA breaks their hearts with that home run.
So the Cubs win it again. 3 straight walk-offs for Jim DeShays, Taylor McGregor, and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for watching Chicago Cubs baseball here on Marquee Sports Network. Again, your final in 10. Cubs win it 7-6. Tomorrow it's game 4 as the Cubs go for the sweep. Shota Imanaga and Rhett Lauder, your scheduled starters. Coverage begins at 12:30. Up next, Cubs postgame live. Cole Wright and Elise Menaker. Cole, what do you say?